Hello, welcome to the Tabs and Icons Consulting Excel video series. In this video, I'm going to look at something different from what I did last week. I did a video on how to delete empty rows from a report, an Excel report. And shortly after that, I got calls from three persons, Tunde, Chinasa, and Michael. Now, the three of them were asking the same questions. Their data don't have empty rows, but they have a lot of unwanted empty columns. So I decided to make this video to address that issue to benefit other persons that will have the same problem. My name is Karo Ezuzu, and I'm going to run this short video with you. Now let's look at our data. We have this data here, our hypothetical data. I have a lot of empty columns in this report. Now I can see that column A, B, C, I have column A is not empty, but I have column C, there's no data here. This data is spilling from column B, so this is actually an empty column. And I have another empty column here. If you go down, column M is also empty, and I have other columns in this report that are empty. Now, this is the problem of Tunde and Co. How do we address this? Now, I'm going to use the same approach we use in deleting empty rows. Let's highlight the whole of this one. So I'm highlighting only one row. I highlight the whole of this. Now that portion I've highlighted includes columns that are also empty. So I click on my home tab and I move straight to the editing group and I select this. The next thing I'm going to say, go to special. Select go to special. It brings up this dialog box which you are familiar with, and I'm going to check here blanks, that I'm looking for blank cells within that highlighted area. So I click on these blank cells and I click OK. Now the same thing we saw in the earlier one, you notice that the cells that are empty within the highlighted area are already selected. Now each cell that is selected means that there is an empty column in that particular area. So column G is empty, column J is empty, column M is empty, and so on and so forth. I click on my home tab, get straight to the cells group, and under the delete, I click the drop down there, and I'm saying delete cell sheet column. Now the earlier ones we did, we said delete sheet row. So I'm going to select delete sheet columns. Now I take this and my report is set. So this is how to delete the empty columns that you see in your report. Rather than battling with them and trying to take them out one by one, that is the best